Hey, she ain't like me. She ain't like me, no. Might be icy, got a couple nice things. She ain't never had a dream, no. Hey, she asleep on it. She asleep on it. She asleep on it. She asleep on it. Yeah, she ain't like me. She ain't like me, no. Might be icy, got a couple nice things. She ain't never had a dream, no. Hey, she asleep on it.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Nika, the Barbie doll. Period. Welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about some serious stuff. I don't know if this video don't have any views because I'm a small YouTuber, so I'm trying to get up there like everybody else. Being trans in a black community or a black family, basically. I'm just going to make this video real short, not too long. So, honestly, me being trans in a black family is like half my family accept me and then half don't. Most of my family accept me for who I am. And then some don't. Meaning most of the women accept me and then the men don't. So basically what I'm trying to say is most women in my family, like cousins, uncles, whatever, like that type of family, accept me. They may not agree with it, but they accept me, and they still love me. So, and then some men in my family, I don't know. I don't even talk to them like that. So, yeah. But, you can't live your life for other people. You can live your life for yourself and your spiritual self and who you, what's your inner self. You have to please your inner self, because if you don't please what's inside first, you're gonna live a dishonest life. And nobody wants to live a dishonest life, because honestly, if you live a dishonest life, then for the sake being that you need to be more humble with yourself and be honest with your life, because men out here that's like on the low, living double lives and stuff is not cool. But so I understand, like, if you grew up in a family where they don't allow that type of vibe, I understand, because if I was in that type of situation, I would find my way out of it, because honestly, nobody needs that toxic energy, because I know some people out there are born in a toxic family situation to where they can't get themselves out. And that's kind of heartbreaking, because I hate seeing people just going having a toxic family and they don't accept them for who they are, and it's just like, that's crazy. But yeah, me being trans in a black family I'm just like, to me being myself, I am confident. I was never confident back then. I didn't have no intuition, none of that shit. Never had anything to do with myself as a person. But now that I'm waking up, it's like the older you get, the wiser you get, and the more knowledge you get in your brain, your mind started changing and started growing. The older I got, I was just like, no more. I used to, like, literally, I know there were some people back then, like, when I was a kid, they would see these things and they would point it out. They should know that there are signs of their kids that are different. Like, it's just like, I was always scared, because, like, Christian, you grew up in a Christianity family, and it's just like, you grew up in, like, it's just like they so around a judgmental environment where, oh, you can't do that, you can't they just always tell me, you don't walk like that, you don't talk like that, you don't play with Barbies and all that extra shit. It's just like being in a transgender in a black family is it's just like it's so much like. And then when you grow up and then you finally find who you spiritually are as a person, it's a problem. They be like, oh no, why did my kid come out this? You want to start crying and stuff like that. I'm just like, well, you can't expect your kid to come out a certain way because honestly, spiritually, the Lord, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, the Lord is my shepherd, and the will, the Lord gave you a special child, and you should cherish that child in a way that others can't. So I'm not Christian, but I'm a spiritual person. But I'm just gonna say it that way because I know how some people that grew up in a Christianity, sometimes God do not judge because He made everybody for who they are, and you have to understand that because God makes everybody unique in their own way, whether you like it or not, because God will always love who you are spiritually. Cause which I don't know is some of us keep coming back and we don't remember our past life. That's another story. But yeah, me growing up in a black family, that's me being trans, it's like I have to constantly like as me coming out as trans, they stutter on the pronouns they do. Because honestly, they be like, I'm sorry, baby, it's she. I mean, it's like she. And I'm just like, my mom, she's one of them. She be, and then like sometimes when she be accidentally saying he, I sometimes think she be doing it on purpose. But I don't say anything about these things because I just keep my mouth shut. But I do say something about it in my head. I'm just like, I just roll my eyes. I'm just like, this lady. And so yeah. And sometimes people be correcting her. They'll be like, she. Because people be knowing I don't play that stuff. Because like, I used to always be on there. I'm like, she. Is she? Is she? Because that's who I represented myself as. Because honestly, sooner or later, I'm going to be getting my name changed. Soon. Nobody will ever. A given name is a given name. But the name that you just want to live your life with and you feel like that's really who you are spiritually, a name will always be given, but the name that you choose is you. So yeah, I was just like, I know I see that a lot. I know a lot of black trans women that live in a black family. They have a toxic family where, they kind of mess up your pronouns and stuff like that. If you have that situation, you're not the only one, sweetheart. I go through that almost every day, cause people, in my family, it's already toxic how it is. Cause that's another story. We're not gonna get into that. That's probably like a movie or something you can watch. There are similarities, okay? Cause my family already toxic how it is, so we just gonna break that down. Cause yeah, not toxic, but like I wouldn't say mom, granny, that area. I'm talking about like cousins, uncles. It's already kind of toxic with that type of area, but me, my sister, my mom, and my granny, I wouldn't say it's toxic. It's just like sometimes people do stupid things to where it's just like it breaks up a bond. But we're not gonna get into that because that's really none of my business. But yeah, so yeah, me being trans and being happy because honestly, it's gonna take a minute for one of your family members to wake up and see that you probably have one son and that your son just grew up to be a woman, and then you have all three. You have a lot of daughters. You only had 2 daughters, and it's just like I know it's heartbreaking, but sometimes God works in mysterious ways. So God just do it in a humble way. Do you in a humble way. Don't do it just because somebody else doing it. Do it in a humble way. And living in a black family, you just gotta be humble with them and just let God, teach them and guide them on certain things, because sometimes Christians are kind of, disrespectful in certain ways towards certain people. And it's just like, why? Why? So, I keep humble. I just don't say nothing about it. I just, that's really all I have. It's just living in a black family. But no, really, that's really all I have, because I'm the only, I really, I wouldn't say I was the only one that made some of my family members come out, but I am the only unicorn in my family. So, but there is LGBT in my family. One of them is famous, and the other one, I have so many people that are out the closet in my family. I don't know, is it because of me they helped them, but all I know is I just came out because this is who I am. Why would you hide in a closet and live a lie where you're not honest with yourself? You're not honest with who you date, who you go, who you share your life with. You're not honest with the person you're sharing your life with. So, yeah, I kind of helped some of my family members come out the closet, actually. So, I kind of helped them, but I honestly don't think it was me kind of helping them. It was kind of them dealing with some stuff personally. I don't know what it was, but me personally, I know that I dealt with stuff, but intentionally, I knew who I was. But I just kept quiet about it because my family is kind of, they kind of, as soon as they see something that's not normal, they want to put some, they want to judge it, and that's how the way I was just like, quiet. That's why I was so quiet, never say anything that much. I was just not, I wasn't really happy. I was just low self-esteem. It got to me, but when I grew up, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to fight my way to being the inner spiritual person that I am. You got to find yourself inside before you find yourself the outside. And that's what God wants us to do, is to prosper and glow and live life in your own lane, not nobody else's. Just do you and be happy. Point blank. Period. So yeah, that's my experience of living in a black family. Honestly, that's my experience of being a trans woman living in a black family. Living with a black family, or just growing up with a black family. I say, yeah. My experience of being a black trans woman growing up with a black family. There we go. That is the end of this video. I don't know how long I was talking, because I was going to make this short. I can't even see that because the wall is white. But yeah, if you like this video, comment, share, subscribe, and like, and hit that bell notification. And then I see you in my next one. Bye.